YouTube's happening. It is Monday, September 15th. We're still in week 2, so let me go ahead and zoom on down to the games that we're going to cover today, which is going to be the Monday games. Tampa, Houston, LA, Las Vegas. So we're going to break both games down. Spreadsheet, props, what we do every day for every sport we do here. So let me go ahead and give you a little feedback of how the weekend went so far for Sunday, for NFL Sunday. So these are the plays we took. Little field goals, good. Dallas, that game was absolute madness. I can't believe they let Giants do that to him, but whatever. The Rams cover, Minka hit. Buffalo obviously won by 1,000. Rodgers and did not, he had like 205 or something like that. He was close, but hey, whatever. We even said in the video that might be a risk, but we went for it anyways. Henry, I don't know what the game plan was. They wanted Lamar to throw a bunch. Whatever. Cool. Under was a joke. that was gone in the first half. Yeah, that game was crazy. Ryland, field goal kickers are clutch. They're money. The good ones they hit, they keep hitting often. Hurts, push, baby. There we go. And then Bijan had 1,000 yards. So overall, that was I believe it was a 7-4 day. Good stuff overall. We love that. If you want the plays typed out for every single sport, or you want access to the spreadsheet so you can do your own research for every sport I have, go check out the HQ right there, or just come join the Patreon, join the chat so we can chat up new live bets, fun stuff. So of that, we have these games. We're going to break them down. First game on the slate is going to be Tampa. So let's go ahead and jump to that first game right now. All right, we got 2 games loaded up here. We got our spreads, we got our totals, everything we need to see. The first game is going to be the early game, because why is there a 10 o'clock kickoff on a Monday night? I don't know, but it's there, so we're going to cover it. Am I going to see the second half of this game? Nope, not a chance. I will be asleep. So first one though, Tampa, Houston. Obviously watch that. I'm in Tampa, you know this. So Tampa is... No, Houston's a 2.5 point favorite at home. All right, 42.5 is our total. Let's go look at the spreadsheet, look at the numbers, shall we? These are our numbers. This is what we got. Passing both teams. Now, this is only one game worth of stats, so don't go crazy with it. We need a couple games so we can solidify the data. One data point is not good, but it is something. It's better than nothing, right? Exactly. So Houston had 9 points last week. Now, remember, Houston last week played the Rams, and they got beat 14-9. That was a hell of a defensive battle. Tampa Bay obviously had their crazy game with Atlanta. We saw what Atlanta did to Minnesota last night, so well, who knows? So passing yards there, passing defense was not good either way, so I don't know what we're going to get in this one. This one's a prop's going to be kind of hard, I think, in this one to do. So we got our rushing, both teams' rush defenses were nasty. 69-72, pretty good stuff overall. Cannot complain about those. Turnovers, none. Takeaways, none either. But then you gave away the ball twice. That ain't good. You don't want to be doing that. So, and then penalty yards there as well. So that's that game. Let's go ahead and bounce over to the props and see what we got cooking over here. This is Outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Go get you a week for free. It's there. You know this. So we already got things for next week already. Damn. All right. So there's Hurts touchdown, 100%. Good stuff. But we're focused. No, let's focus on today. Today, Tampa, Houston, first game. Props. I have this up. The way we do it, just like baseball, as long as we look at last 5, because I want to know what you've done lately in the games you played. I don't care what you did like 15 games ago. I care what you've done lately. So it'll be last week and the last 4 games of last season. Eventually it'll shift. It's a moving 5 games, obviously. So we will see this. So last 5, we have everything sorted by 100% down, and that is 4 out of 5. If you haven't done it 4 out of 5, I don't want to see it. I don't care what it is. So we have Bucky Irvin to get a touchdown. We're going to look at that. We took Hurts for a touchdown. It worked out nicely. We'll see. We got Baker to run because he will run. We know this. Bucky for we'll look at all Bucky stuff when we open Bucky up. Xavier Hutchinson receiving yards. Sure, why not? Pierce rushing yards. Probably not, but sure. The defenses are red. That ain't good. We want to do greens really. So Hutchinson might be a thing. Mike Evans is a 20th matchup. Mike Evans we know is pretty damn good. Obviously get the better line between the 2 numbers. 1 yard could make all the difference. And then Levante David to get tackles, assists, because we do love some tackles, assists on this channel. So we'll start off here. Bucky, touchdown, 4 out of 5, good stuff. If you want to zoom out a little bit, see last season, last 10 games, he is obviously the main back. He gets all the work. He catches out the backfield. He does a little bit of everything. So him to get a touchdown, plus 134 might not be bad, especially Houston pass defense wasn't the best. The rush defense was. They only give up 14 points though against the Rams. I'm a little so far that's not a bad play. Let's see what else we got. Baker to run. He will scramble. He will run for his life if he has to. And if he has to get that third and 8, he will get 9 yards. He will get that, and then he'll celebrate. He will point. That's what he does. So I mean, Let's see how often he runs. Last season he averaged 25 in the last 10 games, including the one game. He ran for 39 against Atlanta. So I could see Baker running for 18 yards. Absolutely. I like this better than Bucky touchdowns. That kind of crazy because I know he will run. So unless he's banged up. If he's banged up, like kind of you saw some of the middle of last season, he was banged up a little bit. I don't know. He's tough. He do it. I think I would trust him to run for 18 yards before I trust Bucky to score a touchdown. Even though they're both plus, we'll leave them both up for now. See if anything's better. Hutchinson receiving yards, not bad, 30 yards. Obviously, you could pass against Tampa. That's their weakness, is their secondary. Nothing crazy. We know this. He popped off last season, 30 yards here. We're going to leave that off. I'm not feeling that. I don't want to put my one prop in the hands of somebody I don't think is going to get much action. Like, I might take 2 to 3 props per game. We have 2 games. Might as well, right? Cool. Pierce rushing yards. How do you have 176 in one game and then, like, nothing else? Like, yeah, this is 2024. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, crazy stuff. So I don't want nothing to do with that because that's just, who knows what could happen there. Evans receiving, obviously he had 51 against Atlanta. They shut him down pretty good. He is obviously the number 1 target, but Emeka Egbuka is just a beast. That's probably somebody who I need to add here. If I'm going to take somebody receiving that has against Houston, it's going to be Egbuka over from Mike Evans, just because your best defender is going to be on Mike Evans. We know this, but Emeka is, he had 2 touchdowns last week. Good stuff. And then Levante David is pretty close, tackles, assists. I'm not feeling that one at all. So I do like the numbers returning up Tampa because I like Tampa. So, but I don't let my fandom get in the way of my betting. I never do. So I can see Baker running for 17. That's not many. That's 17 yards. He does that. He hit this quite often. I can see that. Do I see Bucky scoring a touchdown? Could as well. What else could we potentially? Anything 20? Let's go last 10, see if anything else pops up that we didn't see. Yes, kicker for Texas. They do kick a lot of field goals. Let's check that one out, please. Oh yeah, 2 average, 2025. He hit 3. Yeah, he hit 3. Good stuff. 2024. Oh, done. There's one player right there. Absolutely. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm probably gonna take multiple plays in this game because I'm gonna be fully invested in watching this game. So not a problem at all. So this. So first one's gonna be you to kick 2 field goals. Fairbairn. I can never say his man's name. Over 1.5 field goals made, because kickers making field goals is a beautiful prop to play. I love those. It's 135. It's a little pricey, but hey, when you get this type of production, you're gonna pay a little bit for it. I think I'm going to take this, and then I'm also going to take Baker. I'm going to take Baker to run. Mayfield over 17.5 rush yards. I don't want his passing. I want his legs. Run. I want you to run. And then I think I want to take Bucky to get a touchdown because I like this one based on his history. You can see everything there. And then Bucky. Let me look up Emeka. Where are you at? You're probably way down here because you've only played in 1 game. So there you are right there. Let's look, not window, tab. Thank you. And let's look at Emeka. Let's see his 1 game. How many yards did he have? I know he had 2 touchdowns. Receiving yards right there. 67. What receiving touchdown? 190 to score a touchdown, huh? Yeah. That Houston defense, that pass defense ain't good. That rush defense is good. So if anything, I kind of want to leave Bucky off, but add. Tempting. It's very tempting. I like him. I think he's going to do a lot of good things. How many receptions? I know people like to see receptions too. So receptions for you. You have 4. Your line's at 4.5 or plus 111. Godwin's still out. Obviously, we already got the kicker. I got Baker to run. You know what? Let me be smart. Let's not be crazy. If there's nothing too good, like I like Bucky, I like Emeka. I already got the 2 I like. I like Baker to run. I like the kicker for Texas to do their thing. I'm not trusting Tampa's kicker. Sorry, I'm just not. So we'll take 2 plays. We'll take 2. Do I know who's going to win? Absolutely not. Not a chance. I have no damn clue. Based on these numbers, they're the same damn team. So I look at game lines. I said game lines. Thank you. 2.5, 42.5. No. I ain't trusting none of that. They can't throw and they can't stop the throw. So I'm going to pass on all that. Give me the 2 props. Let's move on to game 2. All right, game 2 is going to be LA and Las Vegas, the Chargers and the Raiders. And currently we see it is Chargers 3.5 on the road versus the Raiders with a 46.5 total. I'm Let me go ahead and change this over to that game. Let's pop over to the spreadsheet, look at the numbers, and we can see their first road game, their first home game. So they're the same team. Look at the yards. It's 2 and 3 passing yards. Pass defense, limited. I'm already leaning over 46.5. Just when you see something like this, you know they're going to chuck it around the field, and they can't stop it. So I get it's one game. I get it. It's one game. But that looks good. We love that. So other than that, we look at it's matchup based. It's football. It's obviously. So rushing offense versus rushing defense. I don't think the Chargers are going to run much because Las Vegas did good defensively. 28 versus 15. They can't run the ball very well. Sorry, but JT did not look good. I said he's going to look probably. You got to remember he's running behind Vegas's O-line, and their Vegas talent is not the best. So. And they've already messed with his stance. He doesn't have a stand. Like, why you mess with the man? Let him do his thing. It worked out well. But, I mean, it's the NFL. They do things. So, now, is he going to have an amazing season? Probably not. Is he have a pretty good season? I think he will. But they really just need to keep throwing to throw it to Brock Powers. Throw it to whoever. Just like, I don't know. Their offense is going to be fun, I think. Even though they had 20 points, I think they're going to continue to throw well. So let me just go look at props because that's what I care about here. I care about one particular prop in this game, and that man is bald now. So he shaved his head finally, got rid of all that 40-year-old look. So you know who I'm talking about too. You already know. Where are you at, man? Where are you at? Are you in the game? Are you hurt? Did you get hurt? You better not got hurt. You are. I knew you were playing. Look at all that, 60%. You're getting special treatment. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. You will be there. Let's see. Let's go to the greens. What do we have? Oh, and then obviously McConkey. Oh, beautiful. Dicker the kicker. Beautiful. I might have 3 props in this one. Hell, I might have to stay up. Najee. Is Najee going to play? We don't know. Hell, but nobody knows for real. Carlson. I guess we'll look at it. I don't trust Daniel Carlson. I don't know why. Every time I feel like I see him kick, he misses. Weird. But I watched Dicker make a few easily. So Brock Bowers, he's huge or boom or bust potential easily. So you can see he can hang out down here, but when you let him go, he's gonna go. And 103, yeah, talking about if you did fantasy, this should have been the top tight end. I don't care. I didn't do fantasy, but after seeing 1 week, this will be the one I would take. Sorry. Little Captain Hindsight, yeah, of course, obviously. Sure. So yeah, I would obviously take Brock. 110 for 60 yards. That's it. He might get that in 2 catches. So yeah, sign me up. McConkey obviously as well. So I would take both of them. Not a problem. Both teams you saw pass defense is rough. So Dicker the kicker 2.4 average. Yeah, give me that one as well. 2.1, huh? 2.1. Really, huh? I mean, I guess it makes sense. I could see this being higher scoring, but defense. That watch teams that have good red zone defense, but that they're going to toss over the field. I can see that. So that's 4 plays right there. That's absolutely 4 plays. Do we dare take all 4? Do we? I know some of you do parlays, and you're like, yes, do it. So you can put 1 bet. I get it. No problem. I'm a straight better. We do straights. Anything else on it we might look at? I'm not the Disley. I don't care about what Disley receiving yards. You care? I know I don't care either. Anything else on this list we might want to add? I mean, Keenan Allen, he's there. I don't really care about him. Geno passing and stuff, maybe Geno passing, but I'd rather just take Brock. Sorry. There's no one else I really want to take. So, yeah, so we're going to do. We're going to take all 4. That's going to give us 6 plays for 3 games, which I did say I kind of want 3 for each game, so it does work out mathematically. It just happened to be 4 plays in the second game that I'm going to try my best to stay awake for. I'm going to try my best. I'm probably going to fail, but hey, whatever. Brock over 59.5 receiving yards. Got to go for the man himself, Mr. Baldman. And then we're going to take him, McConkey. I just like saying his name. Reminds me of Shrek. I don't know why. Let's see. Conkey over 73.5 receiving yards. Oh, please. Now, if this game was on a Sunday, I'd probably pick 1. Just 1. Because there's a lot of games, but there's only 2 games tonight, so let's have a little fun. Shall we? We shall. Same with Thursday. It's games that are by themselves, Thursdays and Mondays, and I guess the opening Friday, they get exceptions to the rule on being conservative. We have a little more fun. So, and then we go Dicker over 1.5 field goals made, and then lastly, I don't want to take Carlson. I don't know. Like 2024. He's a 2 average. All he needs is 2. It's plus 105. Let's do it. Mama ain't raised no bitch. So Carlson over 1.5 field goals, man. That gives me both kickers and then both top receiving targets. Not bad. That gives me 6 plays. Are you cool with 6 plays? Can I be done? All right, cool. So, schedule. This was week 1. Let me go over to week 3 because that's where we're going to be going next. Thursday, we have, oh my God, Miami at Buffalo. What is that spread? That spread's already out, I know. It's got to be 8-15, right? 12.5. Yeah. Buffalo's going to rout Miami. I'm sorry. They just are. I don't care. And then all of a sudden, we're going to see probably maybe the first firing, I'm assuming. Could be wrong, but I think we will. Sorry. I mean, the firing's already started in college. 2 coaches got fired yesterday with Pride, Virginia Tech, and the guy from UCLA. It's going to start in NFL too. So I can see McDaniel being gone after that. Absolutely. Especially if they get embarrassed, they might get embarrassed. 12.5, that's a play. I'm going to put that on the list. Thursday, Buffalo. Anyways, I digress. I will be back Thursday. We'll break this game down and add to the 12.5. And then we have our games on Sunday and a game on Monday. So I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Check out Outlier. Check out the HQ. And I will see you on Thursday for this absolute probable bloodbath. Peace.